Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. And this is chosen by ANNO or ANNO DOMINI Beats from the YouTube audio library. Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. Welcome, 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 the King and the Queen. The King and the Queen, HASHIRIM. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. SHIR HASHIRIM, Song of Songs 6:3. And the song is from YouTube audio library, chosen by absolutely wonderful instrumental. Shalom, shalom aleichem. Greetings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching live or on the replay. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about the King and the Queen and what it means, as the theme for this particular live is to do with the king. The king is in the field. And this is some of what I found from some extensive research as it pertains to the king in the field. This is not something new. This is something that our ancestors spoke about for many centuries, about the king is in the field and about the feast times, because sometimes there is a time to feast, not just to fast. So we have to know the difference between the two. And this is the season of Kayats, which is summertime. The saying, the king is in the field, which is Hamalek B. Sadan. I'm not sure if I said it correctly, but it refers to the month of Elul, is Elul, on the Hebrew calendar, where our Maker, our Creator, is seen as accessible to everyone, not just through established religious channels, but in the ordinary, everyday world, in the earth of human endeavor. The concept comes from a parable where a king leaves the palace to meet the subjects in the field during the harvest time. And you may ask, what king is that? Well, the king's presence in the field is a sign of closeness and an invitation for all people to come before the King of Kings, the name above all names, with all of their concerns. And the reference is in Devrei Hamim. It's Devrei Hayam Bayas 19:4, which you may know as Chronicles. And it reads, and Jehoshaphat dwelt in Jerusalem, and he went out again among Haham from Beersheba to Mount Ephraim, and he turned them back unto Hashem Elohei Avatahem. And this is the Tree of Life version. Jehoshaphat dwelt in Jerusalem, and he went out again among the people from Beersheba over to the hill country of Ephraim, and brought them back to Adonai, the maker, the creator of their fathers. Absolutely incredible. The king is in the field. And you may ask, exactly what does that mean? The king being in the field? What does it mean for us right now? What does it mean today? And there are many references. Some liken it to Song of Songs. Some liken it to the Song of Songs. And some others think it has more to do with Ruth and Boaz, because she was in the field. Either way, we can definitely take from this and learn more about the king being in the field, which is an amazing love story if you think about it. No matter how you apply it, whether you're married, unmarried, whether you're about to be married, regardless of your marital status, even if you have absolutely no interest in marriage whatsoever, all of us can glean and take something from this. Now, when the king is in the field, it is in the time or the month of Elul. And you may ask, what is Elul? What does Elul have to do with right now? And what does it have to do with the summertime? Well, our ancestors, that was the time where those kings were going out to find the queens. They had an interest in finding their queen during that particular time, which is so amazing and which is so incredible. And we can meet the king in the field and glean. And there will definitely be a part 2 to this, because this is deep And this is heavy to talk about the king and the queen. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. SHIR HASHIRIM. It's so amazing and so incredible to think about being in the presence. Can you imagine being in the presence of the king, the true king? Yes. Thank you for joining in, Moonlight, Gage. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Not 100% sure, but the king is definitely in the field. And what does it mean for us today? We definitely would like to meet the king. So the king is going to find the queen and crown the queen. Some examples of this could be Queen Esther and the King of Persia, but I'm sure there are many other examples of this. They're not the only two who had that royal love, that royal romance that is so amazing and so incredible. There are many others who had a kingdom marriage, a royal marriage, a royal union that came together, that were in the palace, or some like the term castle. It could be palace, castle, home, kingdom, whichever one you prefer to use. It's all the same thing. The king and the queen reign and rule together with their crowns, with the scepter in the field. And can you imagine what songs were playing? Maybe they had music, they had the harp. So much went into that time of celebration, that anticipation of the king being in the field, roaming around, walking around, desiring to have interaction with the people, one-on-one, without all of the distance in between. We don't want the barriers. We don't want to have the distance in between. So we desire to meet the king face to face in the land of the living, here and now. We want to see the king. And there are many songs about it, many poems about it. And perhaps for your scenario, your situation, the king is your husband, your spouse. So you're waiting for that king to come and crown you. Some liken it to the story of Cinderella, even though it was not a king, it was a prince. Or some think about it as being the story of Queen Esther and the King of Persia. Regardless of which scenario, it's the same thing. The king is in the field and the king is ready for the queen, the wife. And perhaps they were blowing shofars. Perhaps they had an elaborate dinner or lunch as the king was in the field during that time. We remember during this time. And can you imagine how wonderful it would be to meet a king the king and the queen in the field together. Yes. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. So we're going to get into that more as we listen to this song again. We're going to talk more and go deeper into the king and the queen as we listen to Chosen by ANNO DOMINI Beats from the YouTube audio library. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Shalom, everyone. That was from the YouTube audio library. So let's get right into it, shall we? I am here as your storytime narrator, and my name is Shifrah Yocheved Yisrael. I am here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything away from you. So we're going to get into this and then we're going to close out of this live. We're going to get right into this and go a little deeper and then close out of this live today, this morning, whatever time zone you're in. Please drop in the comments where you are watching from if you would like to. Definitely want to acknowledge you. Whether you're on the live or the replay, please leave a comment. Please connect shifrahyochevedyisrael@gmail.com. So here it is. This is the stage being set, so to speak, for this story, this incredible story of the king in the field. And this topic is kingdom marriage, of course, and the subtitle is The King and the Queen. And this theme is about the king is in the field during the month of Elul. E-L-U-L. And just so you know, that's on the scene calendar under the Dead Sea Scrolls. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the King and the Queen series, and we are in the month of Elul in Kayetz, which is summertime. It's that time for the two to come together, the king and the queen. They reign and they rule together because they're anointed and appointed, empowered and equipped for such a time as this. And this is so incredible and so amazing. I'm so excited about this, and I hope that you are too. This is a joyous event and a time of joy. And I'd like to welcome each and every one of you in. All are welcome here. This is a safe place. So as we set the tone, why does kingdom marriage matter in this season? Well, I want to explain something to you. Elul is a month of intimacy, preparation, and drawing near to the king, the true king, the name above all names. Whatever name you have for our Maker, our Creator, whether you say the Most High, El Shaddai, El Elyon, Hashem, whatever name you use, just know that that is the name above all names, the King of Kings, the Maker, our Creator, who is the Creator of all. And Elul is an exciting time because it focuses on the king. It could be the king, our maker. It could be the king or ruler. It could be the king, our kingdom husband. Kingdom marriage defined. And there is a difference between cultural ideas of marriage and kingdom marriage. Marriage is a covenant, not a contract. The role of the king is covering leadership, vision, and the role of the queen is wisdom, nurturing, and co-rulership. The king and the queen. Some examples of the king and the queen is Queen Esther and King Xerxes. They were ruling and reigning over Persia. Also Ruth and Boaz. Also the king of Israel, who had the bride that was unnamed as the Shulamite woman. But there are many different examples of the king and the queen. Perhaps you are a queen and you have a king, because all of us are kings and queens. That's right, each and every one of us. We have a crown or crowns. And the highlight is both the king and the queen have authority, but each reflects the kingdom differently. The king in the field, Elul, connection, the explanation. In Elul, the king comes into the field close to the people. The application to marriage, intimacy, accessibility, humility, and preparation for union. The symbolism, the queen, bride, prepares herself to meet the king in vulnerability and readiness. The practical application. How complex can it be? It's not. It's very simple. How couples can live as king and queen today. It is very easy and possible for each and every one of us to reign and rule as a king and a queen in our homes, our palaces, our ministries, in the marketplace, or wherever we are positioned. Mutual honor and submission. We should always honor those in authority and submit to leadership, but that does not mean that we are always in agreement with leaders, but we should honor those who are in leadership, who have authority. Shared vision and spiritual alignment. We must have the same vision. That's right. We must know the mission, and we must be in alignment with our Maker, our Creator, the Most High, El Elyon, the name above all names, which is Hashem in the Hebrew language. Guarding covenant in prayer, worship, and daily choices. Every step we take, every move we make, every choice needs to be a reflection of our relationship, the covenant that we have with our Maker. We must keep that covenant, for our ancestors were covenant keepers, and we are to do the same in the land of the living. For those of you that are unmarried, this is a time for preparation, for you to prepare your heart, your mind, body, soul, and spirit for that spouse to come. If you are standing for kingdom marriage. And in conclusion, please know that you are welcome to comment, ask questions, whatever it is. You can put it in the comments. You can send it to email, shifrahyochevedyisrael@gmail.com. And know that your comments and your questions and whatever you would like to share, that your voice needs to be heard in the land of the living right here and right now today, because all lives matter and all of our voices matter, because our Maker, our Creator, is always listening to us, even when we may be in a place where we are sulking or whatever. May we always allow ourselves to go to that secret place so that we can be rejuvenated, restored, revived, and reset. If you have any testimonies, please share them, or reflections on kingdom marriage. If you have any revelations, please share those too. Any testimonies, anything, answered prayer. Definitely, we want to hear it because it's going to give encouragement to somebody else in this season, in this marriage season, this victory season, for those standing for reconnection and reconciliation, those standing for rekindling, those who are just standing for others that they are close to. We welcome and we're so thankful and grateful for every testimony, all answered prayer. We give all the glory, honor, and praise to the name above all names, for it is none of us. It is absolutely none of us, no part of us, and all of our Maker, our Creator. So we have to continuously allow ourselves to be emptied out so we can be filled up to overflowing again. And that overflow will bubble up and overflow within us, and that love will splash onto others. Yes, yes, yes. And in closing, we would definitely like to pray for one another, for all the nations, every tribe, every tongue, in every region, in every territory, as we cry out for all nations, for all of the people, and for all of creation in this moment. We're so thankful and we are so grateful for every blessing, every gift, every miracle, every fulfilled promise, all answered prayer, and everything else. For we are blessed to be a blessing. And may we go forth and bless many nations and many generations. May that love and kindness and compassion in us spread like a wildfire to the four corners of the earth and beyond. Yes, yes, yes. May that love flow and spread. May our love be like a river, like a waterfall, for all to have some of that water, some of that amazing fire of love. It's so necessary right here and right now. May we not lose sight of it. May we grasp it and take it and believe it and receive it and know that it is the truth that is going to sustain us. We need that anchor. We need that firm foundation of love in every season. May we take this time in this closing and pray over marriages, the unmarried, in the covenant alignment with our Maker's divine order. And also the blessing for intimacy with the King of Kings during the month of Elul, as the King is in the field, as we invite everyone to connect, subscribe, and to share. Let us offer up and express gratitude to our Maker, our Creator. As we pray over marriages, the unmarried, and the covenant alignment with divine order from our Maker, our Creator. And for that intimacy with the King of Kings during Elul. Oh Adonai, oh Abba, we thank you for this time together. We thank you for blessing us, for we are blessed to be a blessing. As we declare and we decree your blessings over marriages, over those that are unmarried, and our covenant alignment with you, and for the blessings for intimacy with you during this month of Elul, in this season of Kayetz. We thank you for giving us divine revelation and understanding. We thank you for dreams and visions and visitations. We thank you for giving us everything that we need. We thank you for giving us your wisdom and your truth as we incline our ears to hear your voice and follow your divine instructions for everything pertaining to this life right here and right now in real time. We're so thankful that you show us your glory. We're so thankful for your kindness and your compassion, your provision, your protection, the promises being fulfilled and answered prayer, and everything else that is so good and sweet and lovely and pure. For such a time as this, we thank you. We give you all the glory, honor, and praise. And we say yes to your will and to your way for your kingdom and your glory. May your power be manifested into this land. We're so thankful for the blessings and the miracles to come. And we say, so be it. And we say, amen. We thank you. We magnify your name, the name above all names. And we thank you for giving us more than enough abundance and overflow. We thank you for creative ideas as you have given us the ability to create. May we create that which will bring profit to the land and that which will bless many nations and generations. May we leave a legacy. May we leave a rich legacy as we take our royal rich inheritance to bless others who may not have enough. May we be the ones to give on to them, being your ambassadors, being your royal heirs, being kings and queens in the land of the living. And we say, so be it. Hallelujah. And until the next time, may Adonai bless you and keep you. May Adonai shine and show favor, grace, glory, mercy, and kindness and compassion to each and every one of you, and give you sweet sleep and shalom. May you have completeness in everything for this life. May you have an overflow of love and no fear. May no fear be in you whatsoever. May that perfect love, that pure love, pour down into you and saturate your hearts and your minds in this season, in this month of Elul, in this season of Kayetz. Shalom and blessings to each and every one of you. And please remember that we are standing in agreement, that all of us have the right mind, the right heart, the right spirit, the right attitude, and that we are in the right posture, position, and place. May we follow the divine instructions of our Maker, our Creator, always. Sweet sleep, sweet dreams, and blessings to each and every one of you. And please remember to share, subscribe, comment, and connect, and testify. Share your story. Your story is going to give someone else encouragement and hope to keep pushing and keep pressing and not to give up. Shalom.